I made a list of the top 5 Jedi in Star Wars, and of course, with any topic in the Star Wars universe, there were a lot of differing opinions. Today, I'm going to explain my reasoning behind my list and why it's correct. I'm also going to address some criticism, and I hope not to convince you that I'm right, but to at least elaborate on my logic. And hey, maybe you have a top 5 Jedi list and you'd like to put it in the comments. I would love to see who you put in your top 5. So let me know. But for now, let's get started. My top 5 Jedi of all time go in this order. Kanan Jarrus at 5th, 4th, Qui-Gon Jinn, 3rd, Anakin Skywalker, 2nd, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and 1st, Luke Skywalker. These 5 to me exemplify what it means to be a Jedi. Not just on their own, but together they make up what a Jedi should be. Kanan is what it means to be selfless. Most of his life he spent in fear and shame after witnessing Order 66 and the death of his Jedi Master Depa Billaba. Despite this, he eventually found his way even after losing his sight to the Shadow, better known as Maul. He found peace in a moment of pure selflessness, sacrificed himself to save his family. Qui-Gon is what a Jedi who is wise in the Force should be. A lot of people said that Yoda should have been on the list, but I think Qui-Gon is a better example of true wisdom in the Force. Rather than just sticking to what the Jedi Order established in its understanding and relationship with the Force, Qui-Gon pushed the bounds of understanding without dabbling in the dark side. He studied the living Force rather than just the unifying and cosmic Force. Qui-Gon never lost sight of the present in favor of the future, knowing that what happens right now, right at this moment, is far more impactful to the outcome of future events than any form of premonition. And focusing too much on the future can be exactly why that reality comes to be. In the end, Qui-Gon discovered the key to immortality by maintaining his consciousness in the Force. Anakin is what it means to be brave and compassionate. The most hotly debated ranking on my list was the Chosen One himself, with many citing him as a horrible Jedi. However, I disagree with this statement. I think his story is tragic, and it shows how the best of an order of a time can fall and become corrupt. Did he commit atrocities as Vader? Yes, he did. No one is excusing that. However, despite his failings, I think he was what it meant to be a Jedi. Anakin was brave in the face of impossible odds. He did not cower to fear except for when it came to his own inner fears of loss. He always showed compassion and cared deeply for his friends and even complete strangers. All of what made Anakin good was eventually what would be used against him in helping turn him into the Sith Lord Darth Vader. Anakin is a complicated figure, but I think that his whole story was to tell you that the right choice can be made no matter what you've done. To know that you can always find redemption in doing the right thing. Obi-Wan Kenobi is what many people, I'd say, believe a true Jedi to be. He is honorable, caring, and most importantly, stalwart in his devotion to the Force. More specifically, what people would call the light side. Despite tremendous loss throughout his life, Obi-Wan has remained true in his faith toward the Force. He lost his Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn, his true love Duchess Satine Kryze, and his brother Anakin Skywalker. In one of my favorite quotes in all of Star Wars, Obi-Wan says this to Maul: "You can kill me, but you will never destroy me. It takes strength to resist the dark side. Only the weak embrace it. And those who oppose it are more powerful than you'll ever be." Obi-Wan always remained true to the Jedi Order and resisted the dark side on numerous occasions, which makes him the truest of Jedi Knights. Luke Skywalker is my number 1 ranking for what it means to be a Jedi. He exemplifies the true heart of a Jedi. He is compassionate, selfless, hopeful, and good. Luke finds the light in others, even the darkest of people. One of my biggest issues with the sequels is the treatment of him for that exact reason. If Luke could see the light in his father, Darth Vader, regardless of who he was, then he would have never turned on Ben Solo. Luke is what it means to be a hero, and if you've never seen the Battlefront 2 cutscene with him and one of the Inferno commandos, Del Meeko, you really should. It's one of the best visual representations of Luke. My favorite part is such a simple detail with Del asking why Luke helped him, and Luke replying, "Because you asked." I love it. I can't express how much this character means to me. Not only is he great in the original trilogy and video games, but he's great in the expanded universe as well. I think that's where he shines the most as a Jedi Master. So check out some of those books because there's a lot. A Jedi is brave, fearless, helpful, hopeful, kind, compassionate, and selfless. That's who they are as an order and as a people. That's another reason why I didn't like the portrayal of the Jedi in Acolyte. But I really don't want to get into that because that's just a fan fiction of a show. I think these 5 Jedi represent what a Jedi should be beyond any others. That does not mean, of course, other Jedi are bad or don't have the qualities they do. In fact, maybe you could argue some others like Yoda or Plo Koon or whomever would fit better in the top 5. The point is that this is my list and the logic I have established to justify it. You let me know your list down in the comment sections. I would genuinely love to see your favorite Jedi, and if you want, tell me why. I'd appreciate if you could blast a like on the video, and if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Have an amazing day, and may the Force be with you.